Going live. I am now live. Am I here? Please no crash Skyrim. Literally. Hey, welcome back. Nice to see you all here. We're trying. Hi Ghosty, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Okay. So we're trying. So Wander, I see you said, but if you exit user and relog, it would be faster. And hi Ozzy, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fabulous day. I'm sorry for the scuff the first half of this stream ended up being. We're trying our best. Skyrim sometimes just does not want to work with us. But question, Wonder, if you are still here, does that work if, will that a thing work if you are the only user on the PC? Because I am the only user on the PC. I mean, I don't really mind, like, I mean, I kind of have no choice, like, when the stream will close anyways, because OBS is going to have to force close if I'm assuming log off. Maybe, I mean, I'll give it a try. If it does it again, I'll give it a try. Luckily, I have an SSD, so restarting the computer really wasn't too hard. It literally just took me like a second. The thing that took me like a minute was just setting up everything again in my rush. Yeah, okay, good. My thing is on. I'm just making sure everything is on. Because I have a lot of things by default that are off until I start streaming. If Skyrim does again, you should play Fortnite instead. I mean, hey, that's an option. Man, the problem is if Skyrim keeps doing things like this, then there would be a chance that I just won't be able to stream Skyrim anymore, which is going to make me the big sad. Like, I'm not joking. Like, I have a lot of fun playing Skyrim. So I want to still be able to play Skyrim. Hi, Finland. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Oh, man. We're doing so well, too. We're having some fun adventures. Okay. We should be good. Hopefully. Maybe. I feel like I may have made a mistake to hit continue instead of try to go and load from a different save point. Because it may have just been safer on that other save point. We'll find out. We'll find out if it's crashed behind the scenes and we're in a perpetual loading screen again. In the event that Skyrim decides to die on us, what should we do instead? That's the question. Because I don't want to end up having to end, like, streaming early today. I don't mind if I have to, like, make do with something else. I mean, yes, I know Skyrim crashes all the time. The problem is when it crashes, but the game is still open. Because what happens is when the game is still open, I can't actually close it. That's the ass part. I can't just close it. Adjust chatting stream? You know what? That would be perfect. But yeah, Finland, like, so the problem, because you weren't here for the previous stream that we just ended up having to quickly close. Oh no, it's doing the thing again, isn't it? This is taking a while. I think I made a terrible mistake. But what happened is that the game was crashed on the loading screen here, and it looks like it's still playing, but it's not. Like, it's not. It is not going to load up. It's going to perpetually be here. And for whatever reason, it decides to be a complete ass to me. I can't close it by going and tabbing out and just trying to click close window, it still stays on. I try to Control Alt Delete it, and the task manager opens up behind the Skyrim window, which I cannot access. Right? Oh yeah. Yeah, we could I want to like save some Tears of the Kingdom for tomorrow. I do have Phasmophobia. This could end up being like a Phas stream. Or if I had to open up another thing. The sad thing is I would have to like make another like I'd have to make a thing, a thumbnail, but like not right now. But yeah. But yeah, that sucks. Hi Allie, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fabulous day. I think it crashed. I think it crashed behind the screen again. It's taking a while. I know when it does it. But yeah, this would be kind of funny if we just made this. I'm gonna try doing what Wander said earlier, to see if maybe I can somehow salvage this. I want to play this game. Okay, I want to. Switch user. I am the only user. Welcome back, Wander. Guess what happened? Guess what happened? Okay. Guess what? Switching back didn't do anything. I mean, it's frozen now. I may have managed to get the game to freeze. I don't think I actually got it to the end. Oh man. Okay. Tab back in game. Okay. Guys, it crashed. And it will not come back. And guess what I'd have to do again? We're not doing that. You're not. Nope. 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 No siree. Okay. Let's, you know what would be funny? You know what would be funny to do right now? Can I touch OBS over here? Yes, I can. Hi, guys. Hey. Hey, how's it doing? Do you like my new background? I can make you guys bigger too. Ah, shit. I'm holding on to the wrong thing. Let's see. I'm here. I'm here just chatting. You've become bigger now. We've become one. Oh wait, no. I don't want to do it like that, because then it starts overlapping. Chat starts overlapping with the thing. I don't want to do that. Don't want you guys overlapping with all of the extra dialogue coming from the side. The Skyrim stream is now what it is. It's like a bait and switch, guys. We got the illusion that we're playing Skyrim because it looks like we got just a screenshot of the loading screen in the background. Skyrim is engaging in a bloody civil war between the rebels, Stormcloaks, and the soldiers of Imperial Legion. Which side do you favor? That's what's happening literally behind the screen. That's why it refuses to load. How's my day going? Well, it's going a little bit bonkers from what I originally intended, but hey, it is going on. I want to see, because I don't have Steam open, but I can open the Steam over here, because yeah, I mean, we could just, it's labeled Skyrim, but we could just Phas, right? I can't load another save. It's frozen. It literally is frozen, and I tried to do the trick of switching to a different thing. Hold on. Oh no, Steam! It loaded on the monitor where Skyrim is stuck. Oh no. Steam, please. Can I play Faz? That I would love to do that. I can only touch things that are recent, like my Stardew Valley one, in the task menu. Now let's see. Come on, I have to have Phasmophobia somewhere. Phasmophobia. No? Will it not open Phasmophobia if I don't do it like through Steam somehow? That's my save of recordings of the game. I'm trying to see how I can bypass Steam not opening at the right window right now, because you can just go into your Steam apps. Is yeah, common. Where's Faz? Oh no. I see a bunch of other things. None of them are here. Did I play with the update? No, I haven't. I know there was an update, and what I wanted to do, checking Steam. Oh, by the way, hi Neos, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Sorry, I'm in a bit like all over the place right now, because like I can't do anything. But yeah, so I think I remember that there was a update that was pending on Faz, and I haven't touched it yet. And I mean, I wanted to like eventually touch Phasmophobia at some point because I want to be able to stream it again. Yeah, well, I mean, Steam is not the issue here. Steam is not the one causing the problems. It's Skyrim. Skyrim is the one causing the problems because it's hogging up my main window. That's the problem. Skyrim is hogging up my main window, and if I'm opening up apps, they're opening up on the main screen where Skyrim is, but it's opening up behind Skyrim, which I'm only going to be able to close off if I restart my comp, because I have no other solutions to that. I'd have to restart the computer, which means closing the stream entirely. There actually is a mod for borderless windowed mode. Oh, please. Oh, I need this. I need to find that. I'll as I start to look for it right now, because that's something that I did not think someone modded that ability, right? Yes, I have tried pressing Alt Enter on Skyrim. I have. I do the things and the solutions, they refuse to come. I mean, you can try again. Like, I'm on the thing. Yep, nope. Of course not. Why would it be nice to me? Steam, why did you have to open on the Skyrim side? Why did you have to do that? But yeah, I'll check a Skyrim borderless window mod. Wow, there actually is. I click borders by mistake. I can't believe it. And yet I should not believe it that there is a mod for this. I have tried opening Task Manager. So the problem I have, which is why I have no other choice usually if Skyrim crashes like this, to restart my entire computer, is Task Manager, no matter how the different ways that you can open up Task Manager, it opens up behind the Skyrim crashed window, which I can't get rid of. Right? Yeah, no, that's the problem. All the obvious solutions to this problem do not work, because Skyrim refuses to just like back off. It refuses to minimize. It refuses to close if you try to force quit it. But yeah, this that would be cool. I would be willing to give this a shot. Because if I can at least open it in borderless window mode, I feel I would not have this problem. I think I'm on Windows 7 actually, because I couldn't upgrade to Windows 10. It would not allow me, I think because of my computer specs. This computer by now is out of date. If I'm going to be honest, I need to upgrade, but obviously upgrading the computer is going to be expensive. So yeah. I couldn't when it offered me upgrading to Windows 10 for free. It wouldn't let me, right? Yeah, this is the reason full screen hurts. Yes. And I can't go into windowed mode. It's wonky. If you want to feel better, I'm going to let you know that Pandora just ripped her pants. How much is my computer? So at the time that I built this thing, it was under $2,000. Because I actually did have pretty good at the time, motherboard. I got a decent amount of RAM considering how many tabs I tend to have open on my comp. I have a bit of a hoarding problem when it comes to tabs on Firefox. Currently it's actually looking quite clean right now because I cleared out quite a few of them so they don't scroll anymore. But just to give you an understanding of how bad my tab is, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows open with a bunch of tabs, and most of the time you have to scroll quite a lot through those individual windows with the tabs that I have. But I fixed it. Okay. Oh, as Helios boxers. Rip Helios's boxers. But yeah, no, I didn't pay $2K for Windows 7. Don't worry. That I didn't even pay for upgrading to Windows 7 at the time when I did. The most expensive parts to the PC were the motherboard, of course, the CPU, and the graphics card. Because my graphics card is a 1080 Ti, which it was more expensive obviously than it is now. The funny thing is with that, it's a hilarious story. So I didn't spend as much as what the PC in total costs, because to be fair, the total cost of it is just me building it from the ground up and evaluating it based on things like parts that I did not get. If I didn't get them on sale, that's what their base price. Yeah, it's a built PC. I built it from the ground up, and basically I bought the parts and had somebody that I trusted be able to put it together for me. But anyways, so the graphics card, I managed to get it on a sale, which was already, that was really great, and it was a very good graphics card at the time. And when I got it, the day it arrived, right, I got the email notification that your package has arrived. And then with after I handed it over to my friend who was building the PC for me, because we were just waiting for the graphics card to come that day, so he was already building it for me, I suddenly get a message from the online store that I bought it from, where they're we have fully refunded your graphics card. There was no explanation as to why they did. They just gave me my money back. So the huge chunk of money that I spent, even though it was discounted, it was still a decent amount of money. I basically just got a free GPU. I'm not even shitting you. And as far as I know, because I I have an idea of what my like what is in my bank and when things have been like withdrawn and shit. They have not like taken the money back. I don't think they ever realized that there must have been some sort of mistake, and quite frankly, I was not going to correct them. Why would I? I get a free GPU out of it. Yeah, like it's funny how my luck is. Apparently, my luck just gets me a free GPU. That is obviously that's never going to happen again. It would be great if it did, though. See, I usually, if I have that kind of luck, I have it like in game with things. Like it's a meme between me and some of my friends, like particularly one friend, because they are notorious for having bad luck, especially in games, versus me with my good luck. And like, so like a couple of stories, or at least the one that is a perfect example of our luck comparatively with each other, is we used to play this game together. I've mentioned it before. We used to play Ragnarok online. That was the first MMO that I at least ever played, which helped kind of get me into MMO gaming in general. And we used to play on private servers, so like instead of like the official run ones. And those ones, depending on the server, right, would give like little bonuses and stuff. One of those servers that we joined, one of the things that enticed me about that game, or that particular server, was that they made almost every type of mob that existed in RO pets, including things that were like close to boss type monsters, which was pretty awesome. And in order for you to get those, there was like certain rewards and stuff like that you can get from doing like events and things like that, and like having a slow grind in order to get the kind of like pet that you want from the game. We both had a certain type of pet that we wanted, and for me it was like there was this mini boss that was like an assassin dude that looked pretty sick, and I wanted to have him as a pet. So it was like, slowly working to get myself strong enough so then I could start doing like end game grinding, so then I could have the chance of getting the item that I would need in order to attempt to turn this guy into my pet. And I didn't have to do that, because what happened was one day I was just playing the game solo, because I like to explore in the world, just go to a random place on the map and just casually like enjoy walking around and seeing whatever little sights there were to see. And I did that, and it happened that like I just warped into this zone. I was off by myself. Suddenly, after like 5 minutes of being at myself, like by myself, there's suddenly just like an announcement of welcome to hide and seek, because apparently there was a hide and seek event going on the server. And then a whole bunch of people popped in, and as I was like getting like moving around trying to avoid people, I ran into someone hiding into the bushes. And like I just looked at them, they looked at me, I awkwardly said hi, and they were like, congratulations, you won. The like one of the mods, it may have been the admin, I'm not sure, but one of the mods who was like doing the event, that people had to find them because it was a hide and seek thing and they were hiding. I just happened to walk right into the mod, and because I said hi, I basically found them. So the reward they gave me was like 2 tickets that had a random chance Yeah, I did find the GM. It was it was hilarious. I wasn't even trying. I wasn't even participating, and I found it. But yeah, they gave me a ticket, like 2 ticket items that were specifically a randomizer that could get you any type of pet that is on the list on that server to get. It could be anything from like the most basic creature to the most like rare shit. And I had 2 tickets, so it was like, oh well, you know what? That's great. I'm gonna use one. When I used mine, when I used the first one, I got the pet I wanted. Just immediately. Like, no, I'm not joking. I'm not lying. This is all true. I found the GM. I used the ticket. I immediately got the pet I wanted. So because I got the pet I wanted, I was like, yo, friend, here, take this. It's great. You have to use it. We have to see what you get, because we're hoping that he would be able to get the thing that he wanted. You know what he got? You want to know what this poor man got instead? Hi, CP. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Welcome to the Skyrim stream where we talk about random things. You didn't wonder. You figured it out. He got a pouring. This poor man got a pouring. And not even like the other variants, you know, like a pouring, like the potpourri. I think that's one of the ones that you call, like, you know, any of the different color ones. He got the most basic, the very first thing that like you could get anywhere. He got a pouring. The amount of disappointment on this man. On this man's, like, I couldn't see his face because we're on a call when this happened, but like you could hear the expression. You could hear the expression of just sheer disappointment. Yeah, he did. To be fair, he did log off for the day after that. Like, and to this day, we both tell this story to like express to people that don't believe that either like I have great gaming luck, or mostly it usually tends to be him. People usually are just like, nah, you can't have that bad. Like, your luck in games can't be that bad. But like, his luck in games really is that bad. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, like, if for those of you who've never played Ragnarok and have no idea what I mean by pouring, it was already said on in chat, but it's basically a pink slime with just like a friendly like little kitty face on it. It is the most basic of things. Okay, it's not even like the main character from like I Got Reincarnated as a Slime anime. It's just a basic slime creature is what he got. Meanwhile, I got my like awesome assassin looking guy as a pet. This poor man. We'll never forget that. But yeah, unfortunately, the downside of like knowing that you have good gaming luck is that you think that like, oh, you'll have good luck with gacha games too. And I mean, to be fair, I had better luck than most people when I played gacha games like the School Love Idol game. If I wanted a card, like a UR card from there, I was more likely to get it, and a lot sooner than anybody else that I knew that was playing the game. But yeah, that really sucks for him. Not for me, but for him. It's a shame too, because I only had those 2 cards. Like, those 2 tickets. That poor dude, right? Oh, you're gonna tell us something that we'll carry for the rest of our lives? Yeah, there is no lucky guy in gacha games. The only lucky person in a gacha game is the creator of the gacha game, because they get all of your money. Okay, that's the hard life lesson that you have to learn. It's why I don't play gacha games as much anymore, because like they're too tempting to spend money on. And it's like, if they have a gacha system that doesn't entice me, I can't play them. Which sucks, because that's quite a bit. Like, I still play some mobile games, like every once in a while. I'll just like, I want to play something that I can casually like just drop and forget about, like, and just pick up every once in a while. I'll do that, and those tend to be mobile games, and those usually have like they give you incentive to spend money. And what I tend to do is that I'll play those for a bit when I have that itch, and then when I start feeling like I gotta spend money, I stop playing. I uninstall the game and I don't touch it anymore. Hi Oni, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fabulous day. So hey Oni, welcome to our first just chatting stream, Skyrim edition, because the game decided to crash, but it crashed in a way that it didn't like force close itself, and the only way that I can get the game to close is if I like turn off my PC. I have to literally restart the PC, and I had to do it earlier, so I'm not doing it again. I'm not. So what instead we're doing is we're just talking. We're just having a fun time, because I would have actually been tempted to play Phasmophobia. This would be a good time to do so, but because of the nature of how Skyrim crashed, any program that I open up right now opens up behind the Skyrim window that I can't close, and tabbing out of it does nothing. Like, I mean, I can touch anything that is on my second monitor screen, so I can still access OBS and everything, right? Try multi-clicking. Literally everything. I know that I can't do anything right now. This is just all I can do. Oh, you're playing Pokemon Violet. Yeah, you're shiny hunting. Nice. I was hoping to be able to do some shiny hunting myself in the game. I think you can't overwrite a quick save. No. So I think if I were to be able to restart this game again, what I would do instead is load the proper save that I made, because this one is crashing behind the autosave that happens when you enter the inn. So something about the inn in this particular moment is crashing it, right? But like, again, I can't do any of that unless I restart the comp, which means forcing the stream to close. So, and I don't want to just end stream again. Screw that. I don't mind if we end the stream like early today, after like just chilling out for a bit. But I'm fine with just chilling out for a bit. I can't do anything else, so. If you need either a raid team or shiny sandwich help, I have. Ooh. Oh man. You know what? That'd be an interesting thing to do. Maybe. Yeah. Wander really wants you to play. I mean, I wanted to play Skyrim, right? Someone teleported me to Lavender Town and Poke Crystal. I guess I'm doing Kanta now. In this love luck. Surprise! You're in Kanto now. But yeah, I mean, so I intended to eventually, with my Pokemon Scarlet game, after like finishing the main game on the channel, I was like, I'm going to go and complete my Pokedex and then like start shiny hunting like occasionally, and maybe even doing that for streams at some point. But I got distracted with like so many other things, so when I heard that the DLC was going to be released soon, I was like, ah shit, I forgot to go and finish my Pokedex. So for like at least a few weeks now, I've been rushing to finish it, and I just finished completing my Pokedex yesterday, because I waited until I had practically nothing but exclusives left. Bless me, I almost like burped. But like, yeah, I waited until I got nothing but like the exclusives left to get and the legendaries before I asked a friend of mine who had the other exclusives to be like, please help me. And they did. Also, they gifted me a Yueou while I was withdrawing a Clefairy, then turned in a shiny. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, at least I have my decks ready, and we can probably have more shiny encounters happen when we get to play the DLC. That's coming up soon. I'm excited for that. I'm gonna be honest, when that DLC comes, we're going to breeze through this. In those next few weeks, this channel will be dedicated into finishing the Scarlet DLC. Get ready, right? It's going to be fun. But yeah, it was kind of funny going and trying to complete the Pokedex, because one of the things that I did to help myself complete it was I just started wonder trading like a lot, because that actually did help me get like some Pokemon on the list while I was hunting for other ones, because I did that a lot. And man, it kind of, honestly, wonder trading can be kind of a mess, because obviously a lot of people are trading either trash or like spares of Pokemon that they're grinding to get shinies from like the Matsuda method of like breeding them. And then you got people that are literally advertising their hacked Pokemon site. It, you know, like the kind of sites where you can just like order whatever type of Pokemon that you want at like level 100 shinies and all of that stuff. And like they advertise themselves by like putting those hacked Pokemon through the Wonder Trade and giving them out to people like that. I have so many shiny Cresselias from people doing that. Like I have like, I think 3 or 4 of them. I don't know what to do with them. I don't know what to do with all of these shinies. They're just like, because they're not even like legitimate shinies. They're hacked mons. And I don't remember if someone has told me if you get in trouble for having them. So like I have not traded I haven't just shoved them back into the Wonder Trade because I'm like, get rid of this. But I don't know if I should just delete them or not. And apparently I noticed this when I was trading my friend, because I was telling him about like, I have so much of this shit and I don't know what to do with it. And I just realized that a bunch of them have Master Balls on them too. So on top of that, they're just holding Master Balls. I mean, I guess I'm gonna have a bunch of Master Balls now. I didn't do this. I didn't order these things. I just got given them. But yeah, no, that that's something you guys got to be aware of if you do Wonder Trade and you care, and if you care about like having Pokemon that are legit or not. You're gonna get quite a few hacked ones into that mix. Now, Nintendo doesn't ban people for having hacked shinies, but it's best to release them because I got a hacked shiny. It corrupted my alpha. Ooh, okay. Good to know. Luckily, that has not happened to me yet because a bunch of them are just kind of sitting there. And it was funny because one of the ones I wanted to legit get a shiny of was like our Masquerada Bramble. That cute little bean. I wanted him to have like a little baby that would be shiny, and then I got a hack shiny of him instead. I still wanna breed him, so I'm not keeping that one. But it's like it's in there. I'm gonna have to clear up that mess. This reminds me of the missing number like creepypasta. Missing no. I remember that guy. It was kind of funny, like actually taking the risk on a save file to like catch him and stuff. Eventually it did corrupt my game keeping him, but I didn't care as much anymore because I had already lost that was like a second like Pokemon Red cartridge that I got. I think I may have gotten that one for free. I may have like just been given it as a gift, which is why I didn't care about it. But my original Pokemon Red game that I had already been lost a time, so I lost it. Oh, you were doing a Wonderlock and you got a shiny. Wow. Yeah, true. If you were doing a shiny lock, then not shiny lock, but a Wonderlock, yeah, you probably would have to make a rule about if you get a hacked Pokemon like that, you just immediately release it. Because that would just make the Wonderlock way too easy. You'd clean house. It doesn't matter even if like they're level 100 and you only just started. I only played that Piplup one and the one where the legendary is a big blue whale. I think you're thinking of Sapphire? Maybe. Yeah. It's either Sapphire or Alpha Sapphire, right? Oh, this is your second Nuzlocke. Yeah. Nuzlocks honestly are fun. It's why I like doing them on the channel. It's a great way to like replay the older games. Well, not even the older games. It's just a great way to like replay a Pokemon game you've played previously, like in a different way. I have a lot of fun with it. Yeah. I then caught another Pokemon and then I Wonder Traded it again. Yeah. I mean, yeah, because then at that point you can't do the thing where, oh, you just trade it back, because then you're giving that to somebody else and that might corrupt their game. So to be fair, they are fun, but people who release their Pokemon after they die are psychos. I mean, I see it this way. It's to, if you're the type of person when you play a Nuzlocke and you release the Pokemon that die, it's you just trying to be like, I'm going to make sure that I don't accidentally use you or feel like I'm tempted to not play a Nuzlocke anymore by keeping you. Because some people do that. See, I don't do the release thing because I like to remember the Pokemon that I lose. Right? I want to see my body count. Hi Cruiser, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Are you enjoying the Skyrim adventures right now? We're going through some intense things today, man. It's real lit. So Cruiser, to explain why things are the way they are right now, Skyrim has decided to crash on me twice, but in a way that kind of screws me over. So it's not force closing itself, and when I try to Control Alt Delete it, Task Manager opens up behind the Crash Skyrim window, and I can't select it. I can't do anything. So the only way to like actually close Skyrim when it's doing this, because like I try to tab out and click close window, doesn't work. Can't open Task Manager because it keeps opening behind the Crash Skyrim, and it will not let me select it when I try to Alt Tab to have it come out in front. I'd have to restart my computer, which I did once already. And restarting means I have to basically end the stream, and I'd have to start a new stream again. So because this happened the second time, I'm like, nope, screw it. This is a talking stream now. I did actually consider playing Phasmophobia because that would be fun. But any new window that I try to open now, opens up behind Skyrim. So Steam, which I needed to check to see if like I have to force Phasmophobia to update, that opened up behind Skyrim. So I can't even see if I need to like update or anything. This is just my life now. So yeah, this is our background. This is our just chatting stream. Do you like it? It's such a bait and switch, really. I can imagine it is such a bait and switch. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder honestly, how long did we actually get to play the game earlier? I'm curious, because I can see. Luckily, I can touch everything that is on the second monitor. So I can still see YouTube. I can still access OBS, which is good. Oh wow. We were able to play for 46 minutes. Oh, they actually reset our levels in Phas? Damn. I mean, I guess that's incentive for me to play Phas again. I've wanted to play Phas because I heard that there's new updates, but I have not touched any of the information on that, so I don't know the depths of like what's changed, and I really should check that out. But like this change happened when I was like grinding hard for Pokemon and both Tears of the Kingdom as well. So like when I wasn't trying to finish the Pokedex in Scarlet, I was trying to play catch up on Tears of the Kingdom, like get more hearts and upgrade the armor while I could. So yeah, I just have not seen everything. Yo, real talk though, just chatting streams are pretty nice too. Yeah. I mean, I've wanted to do a just chatting stream at some point. It's just that I felt like I needed to have some semblance of a structure, or at least like a topic that I would do to start for the warm-up of the stream. This is a very impromptu just chatting stream. I guess that helps me like ease into like being able to do it at some point. Right? You're gonna unlock everything. You start off now with worst camera, flashlight, and everything. Okay, so that's what they're doing. They're trying to, I guess it's because the previous game, it's like at a certain point very quickly, it feels like the levels don't matter and money don't matter as much. You just start accumulating it very, very quickly once you like know what you're doing and can just like grind through. So they're probably trying, like, I can understand like the Phasmophobia devs are trying to give it like the semblance of having more of a like actual like leveling or meaning. I lost the word of which I was trying to say as I was saying it. Oops. I love when I accidentally press two emotes at the same time and they're trying to like do things together like this. Actually, wait, no, that doesn't. There we go. That one looks a little bit weird because this is a surprise and Engi face mixed into one. Oh. Oh no. It is a ghost. My first collab was Phasmo though, so it is now a special game to me. Yeah, that's cute. Phasmo is a great one to do collabs. Yeah, I was thinking, particularly because I was trying to behind the scenes. I know I'm getting very close to getting monetization now that it's they changed the markers a little bit. So. Oh, nice. We actually got two subscribers in the course of all this chaos. This is great. I was gonna say, it's like, I know we're 20 subs away. Now we're 18. At least at this very particular moment, we're 18 subs away from getting to 500. And I can have memberships unlocked, which would be pretty cool. And I want to be able to celebrate that. So I've been like sitting here kind of trying to rake my brain on what I'm going to do as like celebrating that. And like, where do I have my ideas? So yeah, obviously I was thinking of a just chatting stream, but I was like, what are going to be the topics? What's going to be the theme of the just chatting stream? I was also thinking about maybe introducing you guys to like one of the analog horror or like ARG like series that I enjoy. Yes, I'm raking my brain. I am overcharging the one brain cell that I have to try to figure out like something that would be nice to do. I was also thinking about doing like Phasmophobia, but like I know that you can make a lobby. So then you can have people join, right? And I was wondering, it's like I was thinking about maybe doing something like that. So then, you know, some of y'all in chat, some of you mortals could actually join me and we could all play together, because that would be fun. But I was worried about like actually doing that last one there as an option, because I don't know how many of you guys even have Phasmophobia, because there's a paywall behind it, right? So I think you should play a game you really like. I mean, I do really like Phasmophobia. I don't think I have really chosen any games that like to play on my channel that I do not like. And that's even with games that I literally just randomized. Like, I did not know I'd be into Red Dead Redemption when I touched it. Sims. Well, I mean, I am not too sure if I like the way how I play Sims would be interesting for you guys. That's the thing, which is why I haven't done it yet, because I sometimes play in total chaos, right? Sometimes I do that, but a lot of the times, particularly with Sims 4, I play with like a more like story-oriented, family, like generational sort of gameplay, which like is not as fun. Like Sims 4, you really have to work hard on making that game fun for you. And I can make it fun for me personally, but it takes a lot of like imagination to do, which might not translate as well for a live stream format. So yeah, that's the only reason why. And Sims 3, my issue with Sims 3 is that it crashes a lot. And that can be frustrating. Because depending on, because sometimes I will go hours in Sims 3 playing that game, and it's fine, and then it will randomly crash, right? And which I'm fine with that because I tend to save the game a lot anyways, so whatever. I don't tend to lose that much progress when it does it like after a long period of time and play. Other times I will touch the game, I'll open it up, I'll be able to play for 30 minutes and then it'll crash, and then I try to open it up again and then it just decides that it's going to repeatedly crash. So I'll try to play the game like at least 2 more other times, have it crash within a few seconds, and just be like, well, I am not touching Sims 3. and that sucks. What about that Age of Empires game? I don't have Age of Empires. I do have Crusader Kings. I have Crusader Kings 2 and I have Crusader Kings 3. And I have considered doing that. Like I am going to play Crusader Kings on stream at some point. I know there's a streamer friendly mode on Crusader Kings 3, because there sometimes can be like nudity that happens. Like the craziness of Crusader Kings is like you can form a new religion, and one of the doctrines of that religion is that you must be in your birthday suit at all times. So you can make your entire like kingdom just wandering around normally in their birthday suit, which is kind of funny. And like if you don't have streamer mode on, then it shows everything. I mean everything. I've never done that myself. Like Minecraft, I actually do want to play Minecraft, and that is on my list. The problem is I want to do a kind of specific thing with Minecraft, and I was working on gathering the mods together. So like I was like going through figuring out what mods that I want to get. I compiled a list and had my own like window that had all of those mods ready, and then I was like, okay, before I start modding the game, I have to like open the game up and like make sure I have it at up to date to whatever is the most recent like thing on the mods list of all the different mods that I have, because not everything is like up to the most recent update of Minecraft. So I needed to do that, and it kept crashing on loading for me, and I don't know why. So now I have to figure out what is happening with like just base game Minecraft that I haven't done anything to before I even attempt to mod it. So Minecraft is way off on the list. Cult of the Lamb, we actually played Cult of the Lamb before on stream. That was fun. I know there is DLC that either has already come out for it or is going to. I need to look into that and see what I would want to do, right? But so since I haven't bought any of that DLC yet, and I don't know what I want to do, a lot of your games are it's just, by a lot you just mean literally Skyrim and Sims, because those ones are the ones that are the more frustrating when it does that. I mean, sure, Red Dead Redemption like did crash on me 1 or 2 times in the course of like streaming it, but it was not that big of a deal at all. Like, it didn't cause frustration, and it didn't force me to have to restart my computer. Yakuza's like issue was not the game itself, it was with OBS. At a certain point, OBS decided to like make it like stuttery and jittery for no reason, and I couldn't figure out what was causing it. So like Yakuza runs fine. If I wanted to play Yakuza by myself, I am fully capable of doing that. But it just does not want to work with OBS, which is why, unfortunately, that series had to be discontinued. And it really sucks because I really enjoyed that game and I really enjoyed playing with you guys. And I wanted to be able to keep playing with you guys. I have not touched Yakuza since then, because part of me is holding on to the hope that maybe I'm going to figure out what happened with OBS, or after a couple of updates, like OBS updates, suddenly it'll start working again. So I didn't want to like continue off from where I last was with that. But yeah, that I haven't touched it since then. Even though I want to play the game, it feels bad. It really do. GTA 5 online. Oh man, I wonder, because I don't hear great things about like the Rockstar games and their like online mode, though that may have just been for Red Dead 2. But I do actually have GTA 5. I've never touched any of the GTA series before. So I am kind of interested, especially now after playing Red Dead, which is the equivalent of just GTA but with horses. The only downside I can see to playing GTA 5 for stream is that I am so terrible at driving cars in video games. Like I'm not joking. I'm absolutely terrible. It's funny because it's like, if it's a horse, I'm fine. I'm good. We're good to go. But like I keep crashing and running into things. Like I would do that in Halo a lot. And I played this other game that was by Rockstar. I think that was called LA Noire. And like, you have to actually play LA Noire like as if you're driving in real life. Like, you have to stop at like the stoplight and all of that shit, and you know, you can run over people. So I can't control that car. I would just go crazy. It'd be so bad. I drive like a maniac, and I'm like actually trying to like steer and control this car correctly, and I can't do it. I'm just running over innocent civilians. It's so bad. And I can just imagine if I touch GTA that like it's either going to be funny as fuck, my inability to drive the cars in that game, or y'all are gonna just get mad at me. I don't know which way it's gonna go, but either way, it'll be a fun time, I'm sure. And funnily enough, like, because you said most of my cars and bikes fly, so you good. Like, so one game where like I'd play and you have to like drive cars and stuff like that, and I was playing it with a friend of mine. It was Saints Row. I think it was Saints Row the Third, which is the only Saints Row game I've ever played. Like, I was terrible at driving cars. I basically was just like, friend, you have to drive us everywhere. But the second you put my ass in a helicopter, I'm good. I can drive a helicopter just fine. In fact, I drove it better than she did. Much better. She had to make me drive the helicopter for the helicopter sections. It was such a proud moment. But like, driving a car? Nope. I don't know why. Right? Oh, man. And I've told you guys before, like, how bad I was driving in Halo. Like, I was playing like a co-op mode with a friend that had been staying over, and we were playing through like the campaign mode, and there was a certain point where we had to get in a Warthog, and at this point I already knew I was a bad driver, so I was just like, friend, take the wheel. And he was like, no, you should give it a try. And I'm like, I don't think you want me to do that. And he says like, no, come on, I believe in you. I believe in you, Bast. He said those words. I got, which he regretted later, because I got into the driver's seat, and we barely made it out, because I managed to drive us off of a cliff, kill us both, and we had to restart that part of the campaign again. And then, like, after that happened, within 2 minutes of me driving the car, he just looked at me. He just looked at me and was like, yeah, never mind, I'll take charge. I'll take the wheel again. And he just looked so disappointed. But he brought that disappointment on himself, because I told him, I warned him, okay? I warned him that it was a bad idea. That it was a bad idea to make me drive that Warthog. He did not believe in me. He tried to have faith, and his faith was miscast. GTA San Andreas is really fun to crash. Well, hey, if I like GTA 5, which I probably will, because I feel like if I enjoyed Red Dead, then I'm probably gonna like GTA. I'll probably put that on my list, San Andreas, to play. Hopefully it's not one of those ones where it's too old. Well, actually, I can't even say it's because it's too old that OBS wouldn't pick it up. OBS is weird. Like, some games it detects, some others it doesn't. And if it's a game that it can't detect, you can't always bypass it by trying to do like display capture. It picks up for you. That's good to know. Because yeah, there was one game series that I've been interested in trying for a while, and I have a few friends of mine who are really big fans of it, and it's called Mass Effect. I almost burped again. My apologies. I held it in. But yeah, it's called Mass Effect, and I bought, I think, the first 2 games I bought on sale. I can't check because I can't look at Steam. Thanks, Steam. Thank you for opening up behind Skyrim. But yeah, I tried testing it out, and Mass Effect 1 was obviously the one I wanted to touch first, because I actually wanted to try to play a new series like that in order. Mass Effect 1 will not pick up on OBS at all. It just won't. Did you play Dragon Age 2? I have not played Dragon Age. I do have the game because I want to try it out. It is a series that I've heard is pretty good. So I have the Dragon Age game, and I'm pretty sure that was one of the ones that I tested out on OBS to see if it would pick up, and I think it's one of the ones that it does. I don't remember if maybe I have because I save a list of the things that I tried really early on, so then I would like, okay, here's all the things I can possibly stream. Yeah, actually I do. So Dragon Age Origins is the game I have. It's on my list of possible games to stream. Well, you own every game. I mean, I do and I don't. I basically, what I have is when I had money to burn and I could use it on Steam. When Steam had a sale, I ate that shit like a motherfucker, okay? I bought a whole bunch of games that were on sale during several different sales and have grown my gaming library to the point that I have a whole bunch of games that I have yet to touch, but I kept buying them. And at a certain point, I stopped myself being like, you know, maybe I should actually play some of these games that I buy on sale. Like, just because I see that this thing is like 90% off doesn't mean I need to touch it. Even if it's like an older but is like a AAA game. Summer sale where that would be me. That was me early on in the times where I could like actually spend money on Steam. Have you ever thought of playing any of the Assassin's Creed games? I have only touched some of the Assassin's Creed games because like a family member had them on the Xbox, but they were the ones who were usually playing it. I didn't touch like unless it was like a handheld console. I usually did not touch like the regular console stuff because I kind of wasn't like allowed to at the time. But yeah, no, I've touched at least one or two of them, but I don't hear a lot of good things about like the current Assassin's Creed games. Like, I feel like maybe it was like after like Assassin's Creed 2 is when people started saying that it started to drop off. And I don't know at what point in the generations of Assassin's Creed games that like a lot of people just call them trash now. So I don't know, like when I hear enough negative things about like a game series that I have not tried on my own, it doesn't really like make me that interested in playing them. But like it depends, because the issue is I will hear a lot of stuff like negatively online, but I won't have like somebody that I know that is really invested in the series that can actually give me like their opinion that I can trust more. So I don't know, but I think you should try Origins because it's the one based in Egypt. There's the temptation. Oni already knows how to try to like get me interested in playing a thing. Maybe. Yeah, I think they do have like PC versions of Assassin's Creed, right? Like at least PC ports. Because I can try to do that, like of older games for sure on this current PC. I'll be able to play them. But like some of the newer stuff, I don't know. I like how I'm lagging a little bit. Are we good? It likes okay. I think they like spike ended. But yeah, like for example, Baldur's Gate 3, kind of interesting. I was interested in maybe touching that, but I was like, can my like PC actually handle that game and streaming it at the same time? I'm not so sure. Plus, I wasn't sure because there was a lot of people like saying that there's some yabai things about it that I don't know if that's something I have to worry about having on stream. Because like I don't mind like if I were to play it personally, which I am interested in doing, for sure. Playing and getting that game for myself at some point to just play it, even if I don't stream it, I'd be interested in doing that. But if it's like how in, say, Witcher 1, where I couldn't predict when adult fun time things were going to happen, which would be really bad when you're doing a blind playthrough and you're doing it on YouTube as a live stream, because I'm very bad at reading cues. I really am. Like, with Witcher, at least, the first game was the worst one when it came to these things. Like, you had two options with the ladies in the Witcher game, the first one, where it's either you be a nice guy, you be a gentleman, and they immediately want to hop on your no-no parts. Or you act like the biggest dick, and they won't want to hop onto your no-no parts. But, you'll feel bad because you were just acting like an ass. And I couldn't, like, when I was playing, I couldn't do it, okay? I couldn't just, like, be like, I couldn't go the 100% asshole route because I was afraid of every girl I talked to. So I'd be nice, and they would just throw themselves at me, and I'm just like, I don't want to get laid. I just didn't want to be a prick. I just didn't want to be a prick. I'm sure some of y'all feel like, man, why can't I have that kind of, like, level of game? But being a dick is better than getting demonetized. I'm not even in a position where I'm monetized yet, man. Like, and in that instant, like, that sucks, because for example, I do love the Witcher series a lot. It is one of my favorite gaming series, and it would be cool to do something like where go through all of the Witcher games, but I can't do it. Just on the first one alone, I can't do it, because there are adult fun time things in there, and quite a lot in the first one. And, like, one of the incentives in doing that is you get cards of the ladies that you bone. But again, they put me in this position where I either have to, be nice when I'm playing, like, a guy who is pretty decent, or I be a dick. And sometimes I don't want to be a dick. Sometimes I just want to be a good noodle, okay? Just let me be a good noodle. I don't need to get laid to be a good noodle. I can just be a good noodle. What? Am I really at 12 away? Oh, no. 17. Oh yeah, no. In the first Witcher game, you get cards of the ladies that you have the dance with no pants, right? Hey James, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fabulous day. What did you walk into? Yes. I'm telling the reason why I can't play all the Witcher games as a live stream. And it's mainly like the very first game already has a massive roadblock of very inappropriate things, and it's hard for me to, like, avoid those things, because the only way to do that is to be a massive asshole. And, like, I just can't play Geralt as 100% asshole. That's not the way how I roleplay that man. He's kind, like, the way how I tend to roleplay Geralt when I am playing the Witcher games is that he's the, you know, tough guy but with a heart of gold. So like he actually does have a soft spot to him, particularly with kids. He's more like easygoing with kids when I play. Yeah, isn't it great, Nephis? It's like this is just a chatting stream. I feel almost unintentional bait. I mean, because we try to play Skyrim, it is labeled a Skyrim stream, a gaming Skyrim stream, and the closest thing that we have to that is just the background of the frozen game behind us. But again, that's just the Skyrim experience, isn't it? Ah, man, I do hope. I am going to try this borderless window mode, just so that I can see if maybe the next time I stream Skyrim that we won't have this issue, and that I might be able to actually access Task Manager if it crashes like this again. Because if this keeps happening, I can't play this game anymore. Because it's just, I can't keep making new streaming lobbies like 3 times in one session to play this game, which is really sad because I love playing this game and I wanted to be able to stream like actually finishing it for once. But you know, maybe this is just meant to be. Maybe this is how Todd Howard intended for me to play it. Oh well, it is what it is, you know, guys. This is how Skyrim playthroughs end best. Through crashing and tears. Have you tried moving Steam to your other? I can't, like, it's open behind, like, you don't understand. So like I can't select it at all while it's stuck behind Skyrim. Like I can hold like Alt Tab to try to tab into Steam, but when I try to click on Steam through the Alt Tab, it's just hidden behind. It's hidden behind this window. Yeah, trust me. Don't worry. People have been trying to like tell me just do this or do that, because you don't know. You can't see me doing things, but I have tried those. I have tried those things. The only thing that is going to work right now is me forcibly restarting, which I'm going to have to do when I end stream, because you know I can't do anything on my main monitor, so I'm gonna have to do that. Tears of the Skyrim. I wonder if I could, but the thing is, if I was tempted to do Tears of the Kingdom, or actually maybe seeing about doing some raiding in Scarlet and Violet, because we're here, and that would have been an interesting thing to do. What would have to happen is that I'm going to have to disconnect my main monitor so then I can plug in the Switch. And when I do that, then everything shifts to my second stream. So my second monitor. And I'm sure if that happens and everything gets stuck behind the Skyrim window, I can't do anything then. Because then I won't be able to switch my OBS settings so then I could stream Pokemon Scarlet. I'd have to restart the computer again. And I don't want to have to bother with that, so I'm just not gonna do that. Oh well. If anything, let's see. I've been trying to keep an eye on time, so the Scarlet and Violet DLC is coming out on the 13th. Next week, we have our Pokemon Nuzlocke, which we might actually be able to beat the game. in the next week. It depends, because we have both the Pokemon League, but we also have story that goes on there. So I don't know how long that's going to take. But we have that, and then of course we still have Tears of the Kingdom. So that, yeah. And then once the DLC comes out, I'm going to play, like, all the remaining streams that we'll be doing is on that DLC until, like, I finish it. Which hopefully won't be that long. I don't think, like, Pokemon DLC has not been, like, insanely long, right? Oh, okay, Nempus. It's fair. I did say, like, that was just my thought process when I was actually considering doing that. Because I was tempted. I was almost tempted to do exactly that, but then I was like, oh shit, everything might get stuck behind Skyrim, and then I'll be screwed. Then I can't even do anything. So I can't even do this bare minimum I'm doing here now. But hey, I'm glad you guys are at least enjoying just, like, chatting and chilling over here with me today. That's pretty good. And it's good practice for doing a just chatting stream at some point. Which will be at least a little bit better than this. I mean, hey, I can easily switch over to our just chatting streams, and then there's, like, background music going on here, but it's just funnier this way. Oh wait, no, I thought it would still show. No, now it's just blackness. Hello darkness, my old friend. Oh no, I broke it. It's funny because I can still see, like, the statue and everything, the loading screen on the first monitor. I still see it there, but, like, the second I switched over in OBS, then it's just this. We're just in the void. We've become one with the void. It's peaceful in here. It's safe. It's quiet. Nothing can hurt you in here. Except for me, I could probably hurt you. The darkness consumed. But no, now we're in my room. You like it? It is very Egyptian-y. Of course. You gotta stick on theme. Oh, you know what would be nice? I had a goth room. That'd be pretty cool. Get a nice fancy, like, chair, or maybe, like, gothic type of throne in here. Put some darkness in here. Throw a little black cat over in the corner. That'd be cool. Kingdom Hearts is darkness. Ah, man, Kingdom Hearts. It's funny. I barely, like, knew anything about Kingdom Hearts, and then, like, I still somehow managed to, like, sit down and watch a video just, like, talking about the nonsensical, like, Kingdom Hearts plot that is, like, hours long. I can't remember who made it, but, like, one of the quotes I remember from the video is, "Hocus pocus, this game has no focus." Like, every time I think about that video, I just hear that quote and then I just start dying. It is great. Lamau, Kingdom Hearts is wild. I love it. It's the most video game ever, right? It is crazy, and I love hearing how, like, convoluted the plot is. That's the thing that, like, gets me. If I can find it, if I can remember where it is. Yeah, maybe you and I saw the same one, Apple, because it was literally like 3 hours long. Like, Kingdom Hearts lore. Let's see if the algorithm can figure it out for me. No, the first video is like, Kingdom Hearts isn't that confusing. So that one isn't the one. Will I find it? It's not video. It's Barry Kramer. It's this one. It's this video. Oh wait, no, this one's actually 30 minutes long. There's one that is like, that's longer. Or maybe it was because there were some parts, because there are some parts. A good enough summary of Kingdom Hearts 3. But yeah, this one's like a summary video. I don't know if I'll get flagged for copyright if I were to show it. I don't know at this point how well I'll be doing reactions on this channel of stuff. So I might not risk doing that now, though that would be a fun thing to do. But if you guys want to see the video that I'm talking about, this is like how I learned about the Kingdom Hearts lore. But like that's a funny video. It is a funny video. It's worth seeing. And at least it's like only 30 minutes long. But yeah, no, one of my friends who, because I showed them that video, like they looked into this stuff, and like they linked me like a 3-hour video that was just like, I think someone explaining the lore. The least confusing Square Enix game. Hey, they have some not that confusing. I mean, I've touched Final Fantasy 14. That's a game. I wonder, because I mean, I know people like stream MMO games like Final Fantasy. I think Final Fantasy is one of the ones I see people stream a lot, but they tend to do like raids and shit. If I were to do it, it would be like of the main story if I would do that. But that might be something I might want to do at some point. I don't know. There's so many like things that I like think about, like, oh, this might be interesting to do, but then like I have to put it on the side because I'm doing stuff already. Like, that's the issue with my brain. I sometimes like it wants to do like all the things all at once right now, but like I have to rein myself in and just be like, focus, bitch. Do one thing at a time, because you can't do everything at once, right? Like, because I can't stream every single day or else I would. And that would solve some of my problems for me. Some of them, not all of them. And then it will just create other problems. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Like it's like, have you tried paying attention to Final Fantasy VII? It's disgusting. Yeah, no, I haven't. So besides Final Fantasy 14, the only other Final Fantasy game I ever played was Final Fantasy IV. And that one was because it was, I got a Game Boy Advance version that was just gifted to for free along with Zelda. Hi Tough Nailer, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a fabulous day. This was originally supposed to be a Skyrim stream, but it crashed on me twice, and in a way where I would be forced to restart my entire computer. So instead of doing that, this is a just chatting stream now. I'm gonna have to remember after this stream is over to like change the name of the stream, because yeah, like the title was "Please Don't Crash," and then it crashed within like a few minutes of just starting. It is what it is. But yeah, like I've only played Final Fantasy IV and I didn't get to finish it. Like I got kind of close relative to where the end was. I think I was actually like going through the dungeon where the final boss was, and unfortunately it was one of the games, because I had I think 2 games in my pocket when I went to do laundry, one of them was Link's Awakening, and the other one was the Final Fantasy 4 game. And the Final Fantasy 4 game didn't even turn on after that. Because yeah, that obviously it, like, both of those games got completely destroyed. Just, it got completely destroyed. But like the Link's Awakening one was just a sadder affair, because it gave me the illusion that it was working until I like turned it off, like saved and turned it off, and then every time after that it would just act like I've never made a save file at all. It would wipe the save file that I had made, and that I'd have to start all over again. But the Final Fantasy 4 one just simply wouldn't turn on. It just stopped working altogether. So yeah, I mean, I'm sad about that one, but like I feel more salty about the Link's Awakening one, which I think actually didn't Nintendo make like a remake of that, like the Link's Awakening game on the Switch? Because if I remember that correctly, I actually can redeem myself. That I want to redeem myself. I want to play the game. I want to finish the game. It's great because like that one in particular was the one where like I didn't use a guide whatsoever. I figured out every dungeon and puzzle on my own and got like really, really far, to the point where I could, because I was trying to beat it before my, like, the power on my, I don't think it was a DS. I think it was the Game Boy Advance SP was the console that I had that I was playing it on. Yeah, I think that was it. Like, I was trying to speed out the battery dying, so then I wouldn't have to like have the power die on it, or like forcibly turn it off or anything, because I couldn't keep it on all the time. But yeah, like I would get to the point where it could speed run getting to the last dungeon, getting really close towards the end of the game before like I had to call it quits, because you know I needed to sleep. So I wonder if I were to touch the game, even though it's like been years since I've originally played it, if I would still just instinctively remember every single thing. Because like I can't recall it in my head, but I didn't even need to recall it in my head. I had the muscle memory of like what to do for every instance. But it's been so long that I just have to wonder, do I still have that muscle memory? Can I still beat it? Like, just barreling through? It'd be worth a try. It'd be definitely worth a try. I mean, I have to see if they have it, but like I have to go and grab my Switch right now. I mean, actually, wait, my Switch is like underneath my desk. Hang on, I'm gonna act a little weird. There we go. I set myself up right. Surprise, my Switch is right under my desk, so it's really easy for me to stream from it. Okay. I have to close one Zelda game to open the library. Yeah, they did. Good. Awesome. Alright, that's on my list at some point to do. Because I don't think the version that they brought, like the remake, is actually a decent one. Like I wouldn't bother getting the remake if it wasn't good. Cause I think I have, yeah, Link. Oh, Oh, I actually already have it. Okay. Smart me. I forgot. I have the game. Yeah, let's go. The only Zelda I played was Ocarina of Time. That was way back. I keep thinking, like, I'm not sure if Ocarina of Time for sure is... I keep second guessing myself every time I hear Ocarina of Time, because that seems like the one that I did play, but I keep thinking it's like called Story of Seasons, but that's like a literally entirely different game series. But I think Ocarina of Time is the one Zelda game that was my first one. My first Zelda game was Ocarina of Time, and that's what got me into the Zelda series. I love it. Because, yeah, at that point, like, I had only played Pokemon. Because I didn't have, like, a lot of money as a kid, so, like, you kind of had... you know, you were just in that position where you had to pick and choose what game that you were going to dedicate your time to, and for me, that was an easy choice. It was Pokemon. So, like, it's like, if I had to risk wasting the money on a game, I know I like Pokemon, that is the game I will get. But then, because of a friend who was like, hey, I have a bunch of like old GBA and like Game Boy Color games that I don't play anymore, here, take these. And he gave them to me. Like, thanks to him, I was introduced to a bunch of like different ones that I'm now like big fans of. Like Harvest Moon was one of them. That was fun. That, like, Harvest Moon was the one where like it just kind of surprised me, because at that point I've never played like any Sims type games before. So I was like, I look at this game and I see like its synopsis is it's a farming simulator. I'm like, psh, farming simulator? That's dumb. I'm probably going to play this for like 5 minutes and get bored of it quickly. Like, what's so fun about farming? And then I touched it and I was just like, huh, when did the sun go down? Also, now I'm in autumn. I have played until autumn. I played until fall. And then I realized I was addicted to the game. I have never looked back since. I love Harvest Moon. Or at least like the old games. Like the Harvest Moon as a series is kind of like fallen off, unfortunately. There is the Story of Seasons one though, right? Yeah. Farming sim lull boring, queue a few hundred hours of game time later. Exactly. And like, thankfully, because of my experience with Harvest Moon, that opened up new windows for a whole genre of game that before I had touched that and gotten it for free, like, I would not have touched before. So like, thanks to that, I was willing to try out things like Animal Crossing, which was cool. My first Animal Crossing was Wild World. So I mean that the Wild World, I think, is one of the ones where like you know, hardcore Animal Crossing fans were like, this one was kind of trash. That was the one that I got introduced to it in the first place. So for me, it holds a special place in my heart, and I liked it. I really enjoyed that one. And yeah, because of that too, I decided to try The Sims and tried Sims 3, and I have not looked back since. I mean, I have, because unfortunately what sucks is just like, as my computer started to get more updated, the worst Sims 3 ran on my PC. The next upgrade I get for my PC, I'm afraid that like Sims 3 is going to be even more of a clusterfuck to like run on my PC. And that's going to be sad because I do like that game. It gives me it frustrates me sometimes with the level of crashing it does on random basis, which makes me like put it down for a while, but I still love it. I still really love playing it, and Sims 3 has way better gameplay than Sims 4. Like Sims 4, I have to mod the shit out of that game and like do a lot of like, you know, creative thinking for how I want to play like certain families and stuff to make it fun for me. I can make it fun for me, but like that's a lot more work that I have to do as a player than if I were to play Sims 3. If I wanted to just play Sims 3 like and not have any like idea or like theme or like a story behind what I wanted to do, I can just do that. I can have fun with it for hours. That's much better. But I mean, Sims 3, modding that one too is good. Though usually it's not really modding so much as like getting custom content to make Sims look prettier and stuff. With the exception of like, I think the one major mod that I put in that game, besides like the like MC commands sort of thing, which is just so it's a cheap mod, usually like a script mod to help you in case like your Sims get stuck and stuff like that. It's just easier to like reset them and things like that. It helps you a lot with bug issues that you encounter in the game that are unfortunately just a feature of the game. Sims is known for being buggy. Unfortunately, it's just one of those ones. But yeah, the only other mod I really put on Sims 3 was the Dexter mod, which is one that gives you like a teddy bear that you can have your Sim hold on to, and they can just like murder other Sims or murder themselves. It gives you those options, and that's fun to play with. If you're just like, I feel like I want to go on a killing spree. It's a feature. Also, Todd Howard. Did Todd Howard play a hand in making The Sims? Who knows? We've already seen what it's like to play some of the games that our old buddy Todd has created. Unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's a little bit earlier than what I usually end off things, but you know, we can probably end off the stream now. So guys, if you like the content, you enjoy the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And for your homework for the comment section on this surprise just chatting Skyrim edition stream, tell me was your favorite childhood game. Right, I feel like that one works. Y'all already know. For me, it was Pokemon. Pokemon for sure. That's why I love it so much, and I'm willing to give it chances even when it's not done so well. I'm looking at you, Pokemon Scarlet. I love you, but you're also kind of just a mess. You're also a mess. You're a mess that I love. Yeah, great stream regardless of bugs. Thank you. I'm glad that we got to just chillax and talk. It was great. It was great. And don't worry, we're playing Tears of the Kingdom tomorrow. and things will go as planned unless my Switch decides that it wants to, like, I don't know, blow up or something. Which, don't do that. Okay? You hear me, Switch? Don't do it. Please don't. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!